I am not a Spyro YouTuber. I've been playing this game for months now, and it is taking up way too much space on my channel. So it's time to end it. The pain stops now. Hello guys, today is a day. As I was saying in my intro, like I really need to end this game. It's been taking way too long. I've been trying to 100% this game for now. So yeah, here's my backstory. I've been trying to 100% this game for now, I don't know, 8 months. And the reason it took so long is because I just got caught up in like trying to record video here, and here, and then also trying to record Spyro on the side. And I just didn't realize that when I committed myself to doing a Let's Play, I was going to pretty much be recording that Let's Play for my whole life, and at least the whole life of this channel. And it's time for it to go, because I've been trying for a while now to like pretty much end it, like to get through all the worlds and 100% it, and it just never comes. It just kept taking so long for me to actually get there that I've decided like I'm actually gonna do the work to make sure, like, that I decided that today is the day that I'm going to do everything and anything possible to prevent this from going on any further. So 100%ing the game. Each time I complete some kind of mini game or complete a world, I end up getting an egg, and that's the whole goal, is that I want to collect all the dragon eggs from the world. I don't know how to explain that any further. And then the other aspect is what you're seeing me collect now, which are the gems. The only thing is, while I am trying my best to collect all the gems, I am also trying... There you go. Yeah, they were respawning. I am also trying to, you know, keep the videos to the point. So pretty much what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna play through it and get all the and unedited as much as possible and play through each world and get all the eggs. But then from there, I'm going to focus on getting the gems, like, you know, off camera, or like a more accurate way to say that is just like, wow, like I'm just gonna do that when my camera is off so that I can focus and just get it done, because it's so tedious. Bro, this is horrible. That's it? It just takes one hit and then I go down? Okay, so yeah, that's the situation. And right now I'm playing as a non-Spyro character because, oh my gosh, this is painful. Because if I keep it, because he needs to free his friends, and and I've pretty much freed almost everyone except for this guy. So now he's, you know, now I'm exploring his world and trying to get all of his things done. And then once that's done, I'll pretty much be done with... I'll pretty much be able to use any character in any world that they are relevant. And so I just need to finish this level. Once I finish it, I'm gonna get all the gems. I'm gonna turn off my camera. I'm gonna grab all the gems, and then I'm gonna return to grabbing all the eggs in other worlds. And I'm gonna try to do that, and hopefully not too long of a video. Like, I hope this video doesn't turn into like 2 hours of me just doing that for one hub world. Yeah. The thing that I wanted to say beyond that point is just like, I guess my response to having played this game for so long now, or like how I feel about it. And what I'll say is that I'm happy that it's coming to an end, and I feel like I've learned a lot. I think those are the easy versions of what I want to say to this subject. Hold on, let me appreciate this dragon egg. I didn't really get the name Baloo or something like that. Baloo. Anyway, I got the dragon egg there. But yeah, I was trying to say that, like, I've been appreciating, and so basically I had to clear out all these birds. I've been appreciating like the fact that like it's finally coming to an end. I've learned a lot, because this is now the second like full game I've beaten. And what I mean by full game is like I've beaten games like Portals, and I forgot the other game that I beat, and the important part was about beating those games. Oh, mouthwashing. Is that they're like 2-hour games. But the only games that I've beaten that are not 2 hours, that are more than even that, like, you know, 10 to 20 hours, I don't know how long this game actually is, was the, wait, what was I saying? Anyway, I was saying that the most longest games that I've beaten are Batman Arkham Asylum, and now, hopefully after today, Spyro 3. And the reason why that's important is because, honestly, like, I don't know if those types of games, actually, this is a huge doubt of mine that I think is really important. I don't think those types of games really work for YouTube, because unless you go into it with the mindset of like, yeah, you don't have to actually watch it, right? As a, like, you don't have to actually watch every single episode, right? Like, a viewer is not gonna actually watch it at all, right? Because when I think about it, oh my gosh, these grenades suck. All right, there you go. Because when I think about it, it's like, if I was a viewer and and there's a game that I'm interested in, let's say Batman Arkham Asylum, let's say Spyro, whatever, and I saw like someone was actually playing through the game, like, honestly, what I'll realize pretty quickly is that I don't have the stamina or the interest to, like, at the level of like watching literally every episode. Oh, okay, I can control how far I throw the grenade. I thought I had to hold it or something. I can actually decide whether to throw it in less of a distance or more of a distance. Anyway, point being, can I throw this over to there? I can. The point being that, like, I think as much as those games seem interesting, I just don't believe they're games that people want to actually sit down and watch someone play completely. At least not like on YouTube, like as a casual thing. My best guess would be like maybe as a live stream that would work better. But like as just a recording you go back to, I just don't think it's worth it. At least I know that's my experience, like, which is the irony, because it's like, I want these games to have a life on my channel, but I have to figure out a way that I can play them and experience them without having to turn them into a challenge video or anything like that, you know? And the sad truth is that I'm starting to believe it's just not possible, which is lame, because it's like I've been playing this game for so long that, like, I don't even know if I would want to go through something like that again with any other game that I like. In particular, like, I feel like what happened with Spyro is that it was just like taking so long that I actually started losing interest in playing it as much, which is just lame, you know? Oh, bro, can I hit this guy? Oh, I actually did hit him. Okay. And then he dropped the dragon egg. Nice. Pretty straightforward dragon. He didn't really do anything that crazy. I mean, that was cute, I guess. Anyway, the point being that I don't know what was my point. Listen, I haven't eaten lunch yet, and so I'm just like hungry. I'll probably do that before I go to the next world, but I want to finish this one first. Okay, little bro, just give me my dragon egg and stop yapping, please. That's the end of the world. I just need to confirm that I got all the dragon eggs, and then I can start getting all the gems. Okay, so before I go to collect all the gems, the one thing I was gonna say is, like, I just think it's important to acknowledge that people don't have stamina, nor do I. So I'm not just saying this blindly. Like, I'm saying this based on my own experience. I really don't believe anyone really wants to spend time watching, you know, like 12 or 14 different videos that are 30 minutes long related to just one game, and then having to like pretty much keep up with that, either over the time the person is playing that game or just in general. It just sounds like a lot, and it is a lot in my opinion as well. And as the person who's creating the content, I will also argue that it's not even rewarding for me. I think the most rewarding part is that, like, I get to play a game that I like, I guess, like, that I want to revisit, that I want to like re-experience. But the sad part is like, I mean, but the big loss for me is that I end up like pretty much being miserable as I'm stuck playing a game that I've been trying to move on from on my channel for a while. And that's what the most frustrating part about Spyro is. It's like, oh, and by the way, I'm just using my dragonfly to point out all the gems that I've missed. And that's the frustrating part that I've had with Spyro was, it's like, I was happy to move on from this game a while ago, but it's just been, I've just been stuck pretty much playing it for so long that like now I feel like all my channel is associated with from YouTube's perspective is Spyro, which is just horribly untrue and really frustrating because it's very restricting on like my ability to grow and explore new ideas, because I have like an ongoing list of ideas that I just haven't been able to touch because the only thing I've been worried about is getting this game out of my way, and somehow it just won't go away. So I don't know. That's been the situation. I think I pretty much just yapped my way through all the gems. I just need that, and then I doubt there's anything else left, but it's so annoying that I even had to go around. Alright, I'll just be back in a second with the rest of my thoughts. Okay, unfortunately I realized that I had to return to this world, which is one of the older ones that I've already tried to 100%. And the reason why is because that monkey guy I just finished a level with wasn't available for me to actually complete all the levels in this world. Now, I should be able to complete this minigame world, which will allow me to 100% the rest of this world.
Hi, Agent 9.
So that's my goal. I don't know, they're giving me some random controls, don't care, just want this to be over with. So we're gonna go through here. Okay, so it looks like they're making me do some first-person combat stuff here, and all I have to do is just spam R2. Honestly, all I'm doing is spamming the trigger. I see they're respawning over there. Bro, I thought I hit that already. Okay, there you go. And they might be respawning from somewhere else, so let me just make sure that I go this way and that way, and then yeah, there's another respawn point right there. Oh, the box takes multiple hits. I didn't notice that the first time. Also, it's pretty hard to grab the gems on the floor, but I think we got it. Okay, and yeah, looks like things slowed down a bit once I got through most of those guys. So yeah, what I was gonna say, or what I was saying earlier, is pretty much what I'm trying to confirm is that I've always been wondering like why YouTubers don't play games like just games that I was actually playing on PlayStation, and instead they were playing a lot more indie games or a lot more PC games. And I think one of the bigger reasons is because of what I'm starting to notice what like happened with Spyro, which is the fact that like every time I don't know how these guys piled up like that, but whatever. Every time that I end up playing a game like this that takes so long to beat, it pretty much just takes up a lot of space on my channel, and no one is actually paying attention, nor do I necessarily enjoy it. I think the other part that I was noticing on the same topic is that instead of doing that, if you see any like Spyro content, for example, it's not actually someone playing the game. It's usually either someone doing a walkthrough without saying a single word, or pretty much none of that, and just, you know, like a hyper edited video about how someone did some challenge on this game. So for example, I don't know, beating this game without jumping or something, or without flying. I've noticed that those are the main ways that like people play games like Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, Kingdom Hearts, Batman, right? It's just by doing some kind of challenge video where they pretty much just tell you everything that happened instead of like you experiencing it alongside of them. And so that's a huge issue for me, because it's like, you know, like, I like those videos, don't get me wrong, but first of all, I'm not the guy who can create them, you know. Number two, for a lot of reasons, because it'll take a bunch of time for me to actually become that good at the game to beat it, like, without flying, for example. Editing isn't my strong suit either, so it's not like I can make it look all crazy or anything. And then, but the most important part from my eyes is just the fact that, like, it's not even what I want to do. Like, what I want to do is be able to create videos where I can, like, be authentic with the camera, or with the audience, I guess. I don't know how to explain that, while playing the game. And hopefully playing a game that actually pretty much captures my attention and gives me something interesting to talk about. So I had to go backwards. What the hell's happening? Oh yeah. Yeah, so that pretty much gives me something interesting to talk about, like, you know, while I'm playing it. And I find that, like, these games, like, playing the games the way I've been playing them is in theory that, but I think that the more harsh truth is, like, but I don't think these are the games, regardless of how nostalgic I am for them, that will bring that out of me. So now I'm asking myself, like, what do I have to do to be able to play games that I'm nostalgic for, but take a lot of the pressure off of, like, trying to be entertaining while doing it off of me, you know, or, like, pretty much, like, allowing me to engage an audience while, like, allowing me to enjoy the game. And I'm finding that, like, these Let's Plays don't actually work as well as I thought they did. And the biggest reason why is because there's a lot of time I need to fill up just yapping my life away, while on the flip side, like, pretty much having to do this all the time. So it's, like, you know, pretty exhausting. And, like, with Spyro, for example, like, I found that I always have a lot of time to pretty much describe what I'm to pretty much go through what I'm doing, because it's like I just don't have a lot of, yo, there's actually mad ninjas, a lot to talk about when I'm playing the game. Like, there's a lot of ninjas on my screen right now, but, like, there's not much for me to say other than, like, I'm shooting ninja, here comes another ninja, and there's a bunch of ninjas on the freaking rooftop that are waiting for me to, like, go inside. Okay, hold on, there must be some kind of spawner, because, okay, because, like, this is nuts, bro. They're actually going kind of crazy, and the door shut behind me, I think, and freaking blocked me in, bro. That's why I wasn't trying to go through there, and they just sabotaged the ish out of me. Bro. Now they're actually acting really dumb. Let's just take up this corner, bro, because this is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, and pretty much the point is, like, I like that while trying to, like, force out as much videos as possible to get through the game as fast as possible, or get through as much game as possible. Like, basically saying, like, it's not fun trying to beat a game and that's, like, 20 hours long in an hour, for example, because you literally are just forcing yourself through the content. You're not allowing yourself to breathe. And so what I'm saying is, I want to find a way to present the content in an interesting way while allowing me to pretty much just enjoy the game and not having to stress about, like, you know, yapping the whole time. But also on the flip side, like, obviously I don't want to end up having to, like, you know, spend ages of my life just learning how to be good at the game so I can do a challenge video, or so that I can, like, edit the ish out of it so that someone would actually watch it. I just want to make a game that people, I mean, I wanted to make a video that allows me to capture the nostalgia of what the game represents to me, you know? And I guess my fear / insecurity is that I don't know how to do that. Okay, so there's really bad news that I don't have the ability to see my dragonflies, so I can't tell if like, I've missed any gems unless I just, like, actively look for them. But whatever. Yeah, you see, like, I couldn't even grab the freaking butterfly. My gosh. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so I'm pretty much starting to debate whether to even play games that I used to care about. Like, another game I wanted to focus on was Kingdom Hearts. Do I think that's gonna happen now? I wanted to believe so, But the sad truth is that a part of me doesn't believe it, because part of me just is experiencing the burnout of playing this Spyro, and it's like, I can't do this with a game that I care about, like whatchamacallit, like Kingdom Hearts. So I really gotta figure out what to do, you know? Anyway, the good news is that at least we have all the dragons now in this world. And then that means I need to do another pause to find all the gems, and then that's another world 100%ed. Okay, and we're back, and pretty much just finished all the gem for yet another world, but that doesn't really help me with this hub world, and so I'm pretty much just working my way through all the stuff that I haven't worked through yet. And it's kind of annoying actually that I had to go backwards when I wanted to already 100% everything that came before this a while ago, but here we are. Now this guy just holding on to an egg and is trying to be slick and get away from me, but I got it. My kin. Wonder where that name comes from. And then, cool. Got another egg. And we're just gonna go straight into the next world, which I guess is this one. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm feeling major fatigue, so maybe then after this world, I'll take a lunch break for me. And then hopefully, you know, get food. So that I don't have to finish this video so exhausted. But I can't promise myself that. So I'm really just focused on getting this done. Yeah. Other thoughts that I have on the future of my channel, other than just playing games that I'm nostalgic for, which are just going to be a lot of PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games, right? What the hell? Oh my gosh, I got sabotaged bad, bro. I accidentally pressed the lock-in button or lock-on button, and then yeah, that was a mess. Okay. So I do have other thoughts. I want to play games like more modern games that also catch my interest, that might also just be more playable on PlayStation. I'm sorry, on PlayStation, on YouTube. Like Pal World, for example. I was playing it for a while, and then I still want to play it again, but I want to play it a different way this time. Which is a whole different conversation. I've also been trying to like play more do more ranking videos. Or more specifically, I just been trying to do more videos where I get to play like multiple types of games and just try games instead of like get caught up in just playing a single game. I think that's, I can't believe I just, bro, Spyro was not looking good after he got hit there. I've been enjoying that, but I've been trying not to get caught up in like playing specifically just like, okay, yeah, my thoughts got very tangled up there, sorry. Pretty much just not get caught up in ranking games all the time, and pretty much like I want to be able to like play different types of games without necessarily having to rank them, because if my channel becomes a ranking video channel, I mean, yeah, I just find that cringe. I don't, it's not about the clout, it's not about, you know, just doing the easy thing that I know works. Like it's about taking risks and doing what I'm interested in. And the hard part is that I haven't really figured out how to do like a little bit of both, like playing games that I like, and I should have left those vases alive. No, what just happened, bro? What the hell just happened? Okay, well, we're alive somehow, but we're pretty much on our last hit of health. Oh no, I didn't need to leave those vases. I just needed to do this. Boom. And now we get to play as a kangaroo. Another of Spyro's friends that I've already... Another of Spyro's friends that I've already saved. Anyway. I guess the point is that, like, yeah. There's a lot of exploring... Yo, bro, this guy is going nuts for no reason. Like, right off of the spawn is crazy. What was I gonna say, bro? I guess this is all to say that, like, I've been having a hard time figuring out the vision of my channel. Like, figuring out, like, what it should be and what it should look like going forward. In fact, Like, I find that very frustrating because it's like I found some things that work, but not necessarily work for me. And I think that's, oh, that's my own fault. And I feel like that's like the thing that I need to like deal with more, so to speak, which is like figuring out what kind of, oh my gosh, that's actually so obnoxious. I can't reach it, bro, that actually upset me so much. What was I gonna say? Yo, bro, enough with your freaking cheap freaking attack, bro. I was going to say that, like, I think that's been the hard part about like on my channel so far, is just figuring out how do I make interesting videos, or videos that people want to watch, but also that but also videos that I want to actually participate in. So while I like doing ranking videos, it's not the only thing I want to record. And with that in mind, it means I have some serious work to do. Oh wow, I did that to myself, but who cares? Lester, we got an egg. I think this is the halfway mark. Cool, just a dragon crying. I feel like they didn't have enough ideas and they just started using the same animation over and over again. But yeah, so that's been a challenge because it's like the only things that have worked on my channel so far are two things: ranking games on PlayStation or whatever, like in a given genre, and just talking about YouTube blindly, right? Those are the only two things. Like, not talking about YouTube blindly, but like talking about my experience with YouTube. Those are the only two things that have caught people's attention. And while I appreciate that, and I want to keep, you know, utilizing that as a resource as well. Yo, bro. Yo, they dragged it. The hard truth is that, like, it's not the only thing I want to do. So I had to find a balance for myself where I'm not like just constantly doing something that I'm not as interested in the long term. Like, I want a channel that I have fun recording stuff and doing things, and if I'm doing it for the clout, like, then there's no point, bro. Like, I don't really care. Yo, I've actually died so many times in this world, bro. I don't know what's up. Maybe it is the hunger getting to me or the fatigue, but it's just also so annoying, bro. Like, all this corny stuff that's happening. Yeah, I'm about to go nuts, bro. All right. So yeah, that's the extent of my thoughts. I'm gonna lock in for a few seconds so that I can stop dying. I can't believe I didn't make it there. We got Nelly, another egg. Great. Now, oh my gosh, the camera angle. I got this stupid scorpion. We're gonna go here, grab that for whatever reason. I think we could break this. Oh, nice. And then we could get more gems on the way here. And hopefully that leads... Oh, that leads to the key from earlier. But I can't actually make my way back. So I just had to work... I had to just keep going forward. And then bring the key back to the beginning. And hopefully, as long as I don't run out of lives, not just health, I should be able to keep the key. I think that's how that works, but I don't know for sure. And then we go over here. That guy's annoying. I didn't know exactly how his attack works. We're gonna attack this guy so that we can get his gem. And then we're gonna go here, climb up here. Please climb up better. And then pretty much get rid of that guy. Climb up, please. Yeah, my patience? No, bro. There's no patience right now. Oh, interesting. And we go over here, I guess. This is how we get that other egg we saw. And we blow the fire. And we go over here, jump up, and grab an egg. Andy. Cool. Beautiful. No, the freaking camera angle. Bro, this is what I'm saying. This is what I've been talking about. This is the burnout of me playing this game, bro. I just want to keep moving, bro, and they don't let me. Because the camera angle was actually the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It just like, it punished me crazy for... Okay, that was weird. It punished me crazy for like, you know, rushing through the sequence. And then the consequence to me is like, yeah, like I pretty much just fell in the freaking acid and died. Alright, anyway, here comes this bear to ask me for money for no reason, bro. This guy's a bum. I'm looking forward to burning him up later. And there we go. Now we go this and this. Yeah, and I don't know what else. Do this, one of those. Get rid of this guy. And that's the extent of the commentary when I'm not talking about anything in particular on this game, because there's like, what am I supposed to say, bro? Lara Croft, bro, just comes out of nowhere, and yeah, that's all I can say, because it's like, what the hell am I supposed to talk about? There's really not much here in this game. But hey, at least we got another dragon. That's another also underwhelming. So I would say that's one of the good things about having been recording Spyro this whole time, is that like it's giving me a space to like, honestly, this is one of the good parts. It's been great that I know it's a video that people don't necessarily watch, because it allows me to just become comfortable recording like myself just yapping blindly and then just not really knowing what I'm saying, you know, like, and just learning how to commentate. Because when I first started, idiots again with the stupid camera angle just being a detriment. My gosh, bro, did he just come specifically to where I was standing? That's so obnoxious. And then he's going around. Oh no, he just goes in an order. I don't really understand. Fix the camera angle, idiots. Okay, there you go. Gosh, bro, like, yo, nah, this game is pissing me off. All right, I don't actually know where I'm missing an egg right now. I probably should have gone into that hole just to make sure I get everything that I need. So let's just climb up again. I hope this is not a waste of my time. Yeah, it's been great playing this game. One positive thing about playing this game is that it's given me a chance to like pretty much practice my commentary skills and like talk in an environment where people aren't really paying attention to what I'm saying, because I know no one's watching. So, you know, there is a huge benefit to me, because it's like, hey, at least I know I'm not worried about, oh, this idiot. Like at least I know I'm not actually like being watched by anybody, so I can just say things and hope and like learn to be more interesting later than when I play a game that I actually think is way more interesting to people. Like, what can I do, bro? Then yeah, like that would be good. That'd be a better video, I guess, while these videos can tank and no one actually cares, bro. Like, I could literally just yap about nothingness, because it's just like, bro, who's watching these? Like, I'm literally just sitting here watching these videos get 1 to 0 views, no watch time, which means no one's actually watching it even if they click on it, and then it's just like, so why am I trying so hard? You know, like, why am I sweating my life away to like entertain nobody but myself, bro? I accidentally skipped that cutscene. It's ridiculous though. Like, I just want to, I say it like this. It's not automatically an issue. It's just a point of me acknowledging like, hey, like, the only person who gets to look back at this is me. So the question is, what do I really want to look back at, you know? And it's like, can I control this manatee or not, bro? And so it's like, while I appreciate the idea of, yo, bro,
You can ride the
yes, please give me the manatee for fun. The manta ray, sorry. Okay. While I appreciate the idea of looking back at something that's good, it's like I also need to focus on the things that I actually want to create and look back at. So, you know, picking and choosing my battles is really important, because otherwise, like, yeah, like I can also just get really exhausted and then none of the content I make becomes good, no matter how much I care about it. That's all I want to say before I switch off to getting gems. So yeah, another pause break. Here we go. Okay, exhaustion is starting to build up, and I think I should take a break sooner or later, but not yet, because I'm actually so determined to... I saw there was a crack and I took a guess, and I was right. Look at that, I found an egg. I'm really determined to just finish it all off. I'm really worried about, you know, I think there are some worlds that can be pretty bad in terms of like their mini games and like, you know, their egg collection, but that's a good one. I literally went right into their hover thing and then it just ignored it. But here we are, you know, still, bro, dragged it. You dragged it. Should have been so much easier than that, but whatever. But you know, here we are, like, still working at it, still going strong. So I guess we're going to Haunted Tomb now. I think this is the one I've been looking forward to the least. So let's get it out of the way now so we can finish strong. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. At this point, I'm starting to pretty much burn out from this like episode, but I'm so determined, man. I'm like hyper determined. Like, this is a joke, bro. Yo, bro, I don't care about your riddle. Uh-oh, maybe I should have though. Hold on. I think his riddles are pretty easy. Let me just see his stupid riddle, bro. Bro's really giving me. You need to save your breath. Okay, but what? Yo, bro. Did I really get hit by that? Okay, I can't break those apparently, which means these guys are just gonna be spawning infinitely. Okay, I didn't know that button was gonna let the door close automatically. But no, it takes some time. Okay, I think these guys spit these balls out, and then I can go back and blow up that tomb. Yo, bro, get out of here. You're not doing that to me again. And now your tomb is gone. Stinky. Yo, bro is so disrespectful. Okay. Alright, and so now I'm going to take this. Yo, bro, you're ridiculous. Break that. Pop these. Oh, you don't care about fire. Okay, so I guess I just use your own fire against you, and then these guys, and then you just beat them up with the horns. Bro, stay still so I can hit you. And then one of those. Open this up. Wait, I actually don't. Yeah, throw one of your little balls, bro. Thanks. I can't believe that worked on me. I am so pissed off. Okay, here we go. That guy fell into pieces. Okay, we go up here, and then we're going to go over here, grab that bug, or this actually, because that will give me maximum health. And I'm noticing that I take more hits now than I used to, which I think is because I've been completing all the Sparks levels. Okay, good one. Yep, that's funny. I get it. It's a good joke. Alright, and oh, yep, love it every time. It's good. Alright, then we press this button here. Does that open up there? I don't understand what's going on up there. I don't know if I went in the right order of events. Let me get this ball and pop open this mummy casket. Oh, come on, get your big head out the way. So yeah, the mummy just blocked my attack, but it's okay, we just do it again. And then there's multiple mummy caskets, so I'm gonna wait on killing this guy. Then I just grab that, pop this guy, break that, hit the next mummy. I don't see him. Oh my gosh, but he saw me, bro. But he saw me. No, bro, cut it out. The fact that that works is crazy to me. Whatever, he's dead. Kill that scarab, get an extra hit point back. Take these gems just for the fun of it. I think we're ready to kill this guy, actually. So then we're gonna grab this, and then go up here. Oh my gosh. Bro. No, you're kidding. Just stop. Enough. We're gonna do that. I don't know if the green scarabs mean anything. No, right? They're just part of the map. Okay, so that's cool. There you go. Kill that dog. Get another scarab. Grab this, and then one of those. So that's another beetle scarab thing. And then we just keep going. There you go. Alright. Break this open. Now there's falling rocks. How hard do I want to think about the rocks? I swore I saw a gem there, bro. The hallucination is starting now. All right, it's cool. It's cool. We're good. We're good. Oh my god, the rocks are so annoying, bro. Like, oh crap. Okay, so yeah, and even worse because I lost my dragonfly friend. No one is there to pick up the gems from a distance or even tell me where they're at, but I guess we're not there yet. Good news is we just got a checkpoint, so we'll take that. I'm kind of pissed that he caught me there, but whatever. Yo, we really need to work through this. All right, yeah. I'm also planning to talk a little bit more about my thoughts on like having played this game for you know, months now in another video. We'll see how that goes. I think what's more important to me now is just like figuring out how I move forward with this channel. I have so many ideas. Like I have a running list of ideas of just like things that I want to do on this channel, of like games I want to play. Like I want to play Sega games, Nintendo games, Pokemon games, right? New modern games like on Steam, right? Horror games, zombie games, fighting games, and that's too many games. Obviously, it's all over the place. So my question is to myself is like, how do I make a channel that's cohesive, that like I can do these things without just like, you know, without someone being like, yo bro, like why are there like 100 different types of like things going on this channel, you know? And it's like, I don't know, man, I'm just trying to figure it out like everyone else. And I guess that's fair, right? Like, hold on, my leg was falling asleep. I was sitting crisscross applesauce, man. But like, that's fair, right? Like, I guess the point is like I'm so early on my channel. It's like it hasn't even been a full year that like I am gonna need to like, you know, just take my time and see what works, right? At least that's what it feels like for me. Okay, and yeah, I don't know. I just been experimenting nonstop, which is fun. But I will say like the Let's Plays has really slowed down my abilities to put out like different types of videos. Instead, just been stuck with the same video. Okay, so now we're gonna break these gems and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying not to get stuck in just talking about just that specific aspect of my YouTube experience. Or pretty much YouTube at all. I guess if I want to talk about other things, the only other thing I want to like really talk about is just the idea that like, and I've said this on these videos before, but again, no one watches it, so I can say it again many times. Is just how tiring it is, the whole process. But not just tiring, like bro, like, is it even worth it? Like sometimes it's like, am I even happy with what I'm doing and like how I'm using my time? And it's like, I'll tell you the most honest version of that answer that I can give you. Yes, I am somehow having much more fun doing it than if I weren't doing it, and I'll tell you why. Before I started doing YouTube related things, right? I don't know why he always gets hit, bro.
The first round of the annual riddle is this.
Oh god, this guy.
One dragon can lay one egg in 12
In 12 years, how long would it take?
Would it take for 100 dragons to lay 100 eggs?
12 years.
Very.
Okay, quit the yap. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, pretty much the idea that like, I think before I started recording YouTube, I pretty much was just finding myself like I had hobbies and like I'm a dancer. I like to dance, but before doing that, before YouTube, that's all I really was doing. It's just like, you know, participating in my hobbies and nothing really all that special or impressive. Like just trying to stay out of the house and keep my head like ocupado, so to speak. Yo, these guys are corny, bro. They're hiding behind the thing and waiting for me to like pop out, and then it's like, it's so corny. Like, you guys literally have 4 people. You could like, don't tell me you're still making me answer the riddle every time. Okay, we can strafe. I'm gonna have to take advantage of that. Yeah, so I used to be very exhausted, and I mean not exhausted, very just like Yo, this is actually really corny because they're just hiding behind the freaking things, bro. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, look at this guy, bro. And then he waits for me, and so then when I get around his vase, he just starts waiting. Look at him. Yo, bro is sorry. Bro, like, nah, this is really pathetic, guys. Like, there's 4 of you, and you're jumping me. Hiding, bro, hiding. That shit is sad. What was I saying? Ooh, juggling. That's cute.
You may now enter the
Okay, I get to go into the championship. No more riddles, right? All that corny stuff. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, yes. So, I had no health, so I died. Yeah, and so then I said, you know what? Like, I've been watching YouTube for so long now, like 15 years at that point. And I was like, I think it's time for me to, like, just try it. Like, just try it. Like, do I really believe it's gonna go anywhere? No, it feels like, and it still does. Like, it feels like, you know, like just a dream. Like, you know, like, how do I say this? Like if someone said they like basketball and they wanted to be a professional basketball player, it's like those are 2 different things, my friend, you know. And just because you're good at it at home doesn't mean you're good at it, you know, like on a professional level. So I think one of the hard parts is just recognizing that you can work at it and you can try to get there because you're passionate about it. But is that guaranteed? No. So then, you know, bro, that freaking hovered over. Look at this sorry. Yo, this guy is so sorry. Look at his friend too, bro. Just popping up out of nowhere. So it's like part of it is just like, you know, trying anyway because you said like that's what you want to do, and then just seeing where it goes. And I think for me it's like that's all I'm really doing is just seeing where it goes. Like just trying it, you know. Because if I did nothing about it at all, because try out of an effort to be realistic, for example, then the consequences on me then when nothing happens, right? So the least I owe to myself is just like just making that bare minimum effort. Okay, so I'm starting to notice how to catch these guys. They just try to be slick and try to go the opposite direction from me. So I'm just gonna pretty much aim at the other side of him and just let him poke himself out while I pretty much attack aggressively. There you go. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, this idea that like I pretty much am just trying because I want to try, you know, because I had the time to try. And once I realized that's all I need to do, it's like I'm actually much happier for it because I've been putting my time towards something, you know, instead of just laying around waiting for that something to come to me, you know. And my hand is falling asleep because I'm leaning on my table trying to make sure I stay close to my microphone. I think that's been a really satisfying part of the adventure, but I will say it's not without consequence. First of all, I would say that like there is an aspect to this that is very unrewarding, which is just like that I don't know if this is amounting to anything, that I post videos for weeks, even spend hours making a video, and then no one watches it, and it's like it's not even up to me, it's up to YouTube to decide if they're even going to show my videos. So I could make a good video, but sometimes there's this moment where I just have to say, but who gets to decide whether the video actually goes anywhere, you know? And the sad truth is, it's like the more you leave behind time. Nah, I just okay, he's telling me some stupid rule.
But the more of me you take,
or you leave behind the footsteps. Okay, yeah, good one, sir, good one. Bro is obnoxious, bro. Just let me play the game, okay? And then we just attack. So now it looks like I'm just gonna have to solve riddles and go into rooms where I'm gonna be in the middle of the room. Or I guess it was just one riddle, but like, yo, bro, like that was ridiculous. I think these spawn them, so I need to get rid of those first before I start worrying about killing any more spiders. I mean snakes. Whoa. And then yeah, we're good. And so now we get to just kill all of them and we're done. Okay. Yeah. And so yeah, there's an aspect that's unrewarding, and it's the fact that like I can't predict the algorithm. I can't tell when it's working in my favor and when it's not working in my favor. Like, if a video performs poorly, is it because no one cares, like no one's searching it, or is it because the algorithm is defining my channel poorly? Like, it's just like, hey, this guy made a bad video before, so let's not do that. Or what I'm really worried about is that I've been making so much Spyro videos that like don't get views, that like pretty much if I make a video that normally would have gotten views, all of a sudden it just doesn't get any attention on it because I've been underperforming since I've been dedicating my channel to completing this game. That's a huge and very real concern for me, and that's one of the reasons why like it feels unrewarding sometimes, because it's like I just don't know what works, you know, and I wish YouTube did a better job of telling me what's actually working without like forcing me to like just guess, you know, and like just hope that I figure it out. So yeah, I really don't appreciate that aspect of it, because it's like now they added like an algorithm for not an algorithm, an AI, for example, that apparently is supposed to tell you if, yo, they're actually going nuts right now. That's supposed to, what's happening? Can I pick these up or not? That's my only question, and these are like popping on me instead. Oh my gosh, bro, please grab it. Oh, bro. Oh, I have to hold it, that's why. But that's corny, like, come on, man. Alright, anyway, and I'm like asking the AI, like, what can I do to improve my video, or I mean to like get more attention on my video, like what kind of videos are you looking for me to make, like what's working, you know? And all they can really tell me is like what got views or what people actually watched, nothing more. And it's like, I'm sorry, but like that's not actually all that helpful, like my guy, you know? Hold on.
Managed to survive the I am a vessel without hinges,
Stupid
lock
bro.
or lid.
Your jar, bro. Oh, an egg.
Have you heard that one?
Okay, anyway, bro is a jar. It's wait, jars have lids, sorry. Anyway, yo bro, get out. Tired of this. Alright, anyway, said that like 3 times. Trying to say that like I have actually lost my train of thought, and now I'm just hungry. Oh, this is bad. Alright, the good news is we're pretty much, I remember this stupid slide. It's another reason why I was not looking forward to this stupid level, man. Bro, like, do you see how I barely was able to control my slide there? I think the point is that then when you don't tell me what works and you just kind of expect me to figure it out because numbers, like, it just doesn't work for me. And I was trying to see if I could jump over, but it's not letting me jump. It's not letting me do anything. It's really annoying, actually. Yeah, I think it's like if you don't tell me what works or what people actually want to see, like it tells me trends blankly, and like I click on this trend section and then it's just like all this nonsense. But like it doesn't really tell me any information about what people want to see. It's just so frustrating, man. Oh, that was much easier than I thought it was gonna be. I'm so glad that figured itself out. And we're 6 out of 6. Let's go. That means we only need to find the gems. So say what I was saying real quick, which is like basically, oh, that's all the gems too. Let's go. Yo, that's hype. Okay, so now we can just leave. Yeah, all I was gonna say is it's just this idea that like I think it's important for me to know like if I'm on the right track or not. And the hard part is there's no way to know. Like you're just kind of blindly doing things, and the only thing that really tells me anything is if someone comments on this video, which you should do. Please comment, bro, please. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, if someone comments on this video and on a video and says like what they liked, then I'm like, oh, I can tell that you watched a video. I can tell what you actually liked about the video. That helps me do more of that thing. if no one comments and then YouTube doesn't really do any work to figure it out, like, I'm just sitting there blindly, just throwing videos out into the nether, hoping something clicks. I don't know what gets views versus like what might someone actually watch once it's put in front of them. You know, it's all this nonsense. It's like you're just kind of guessing, and I think that makes it really unfulfilling sometimes. And when it's unfulfilling, it makes it hard to keep doing. But my thing is, and the thing that like I keep in mind is that like if I just suddenly stopped working at it, then I get nothing for it. If I stopped working at it, I just get nothing for it, and then I'd be unfulfilled regardless. So it's a really important point there about just like making sure that I actually give myself a chance to see where everything goes, and that only happens when I just do it for no reason, when I just keep creating and creating and creating, whether someone is responding to what I'm saying, whether they actually watch it, whether they actually care, and just hope that eventually something makes sense to both me and the viewer. And at the moment, they don't. So my only thought process is like, I just want to make something that I can look back at, that like I can say, wow, like that was actually good, like that I genuinely thought that was entertaining or fun, or I just had really good ideas. And it's like, that's the only way to move forward at this point. So that's what I'm going to try to do, at least to the best of my abilities, you know, within the confines of what I can do. Because I think the biggest issue is like, it's just I have no experience being a content creator at all, except for what I've already done for this channel. So that means that like it is just a lot of guesswork and hoping that something eventually clicks. And I'll say this, and this is another aspect that I think is really important for me to keep in mind, is that I've lost a lot of faith in the in the current state of like content on YouTube, on other social media, and it's been really frustrating to even notice this issue, right? Like to notice that fact that like it's really not at a level that I'm happy with. And what I'm specifically trying to say is like TikTok, for example, is a platform where people pretty much just go to watch videos for like 2 seconds at a time. You know, it really does like create an environment where like you're just not gonna have a necessarily good attention span. And then when it comes to videos on YouTube, that makes it also harder to actually expect people to watch anything, because it's like, well, they can just go watch 2-second videos on TikTok. Why would they want to watch any long form videos on YouTube? Oh, so guess what? YouTube responds by pretty much just doing the exact same thing, creating, you know, a TikTok on YouTube Shorts. And then pretty much now there's this whole thing I've been watching videos about called the Mr. Beastification on YouTube, where then people just like start trying to like make their videos as corporate as possible, as professional as possible, but like start losing the oh my gosh, these guys are so annoying. Start losing the narrative of why people actually watched YouTube in the first place. Like if I wanted professional content, I'd be watching Netflix, but I don't care for Netflix because it has no soul, you know, like there's nothing there for me to care about. I mean, and sometimes there is, right? Like I'm not gonna pretend like it doesn't work when things are professional. Like it can be really entertaining. Ooh, a pacifier, that was new. It can be really entertaining, but it's not what that's not what I'm looking for on YouTube, is my point. Not really. Like there's really no reason why I would, like, when I can do that somewhere else. I guess it's free, there's that. Ads, but it's free. I guess, like, yeah, that's probably the best argument I could come up with. But also, like, again, do I care about the person who's creating this, or do I care about or do I care about just like entertaining myself, you know? And I guess the hard part is realizing that like if that was the narrative, you know, then if that was the sole narrative on YouTube, then I really don't think it'd be working for me, because it's just like something I would want to participate in, but also something I want to watch. And the reason why is because it's like, well, the reason why I even care about YouTube, like the thing that actually got me invested into it was, yo, these guys are pissing me off, and the fact that he got 3 full hits off of me is crazy. God, bro, that guy is, yo, bro, I want to beat him some more, bro. So annoying. That was actually so obnoxious. And the reason why, oh my lord, this world is just a bundle of nonsense. Did this guy not feel my wrath? Yo, everyone wants to go nuts, bro. Everyone's just like going super tryhard mode on me. Like this freaking dinosaurs. Oh my gosh, I'm going to beat the sense into these guys. Yo, please, for the love of trash. All right, here we go. Gonna break this. I think talking just distracts the hell out of me, especially when I'm hungry. Then I just lose patience too. But we're almost there. Jesus. Get this out of the way too. Guy and stupid freaking machine gun. I can't believe that one little shot hit me. Burn this guy before he starts doing any BS with the stupid pistols. And then I'm gonna have to figure out how to get to the minigames later, because I'm not seeing a path yet. Oh, I see it now. I think this is it. And then we can fly up here. Oh, my nose is being annoying too. Okay. What was I saying? Something tired YouTube. Oh yeah, and so like I think that's a really good point though, because at least for me, because it's like the idea is that I am genuinely feeling like the most important thing to me is that like I can bring a different type of voice to YouTube in an era where like I think people have really lost the narrative, and I really do. I think the worst thing that I see is like when I start watching a newer YouTuber, and yeah, they can make an entertaining video, but they get so caught up in making their videos just entertaining and like the spectacle of it, that like I don't think they realize how little I care about their actual journey. And there's this one YouTuber who I just been watching randomly. He kind of reminds me of this mystification issue. And I do like watching his videos, like they were entertaining, but then he was getting like 1 million views on each of his videos because they were entertaining. Hey, can't fault him for that. But like then he posts a video about like how he got to 1 million subscribers, and I realized, or I noticed immediately how like he went from like getting 1 million views to like now he's talking about his actual experience on the channel, and not just on his channel, but like his actual journey to 1 million, and pretty much got like I don't know how many views, but it was like 10% at best of what he normally got, which was really not sad, but like it's just telling. It just tells you like why people are watching him, and it wasn't for him, which was the sad part. Is like, you know, your audience is like, when you build an audience like that, they're not watching you for you. They're watching you for the entertainment aspect of it, and if you don't bring that, then you pretty much lose their attention. And something where you, even if you edit the hell out of it, but you're talking about just your journey instead of doing crazy stunts like hiding in a hotel for 7 days illegally, allegedly as well, it just doesn't work. So yeah, I mean, those are two different things, and so it's like, yeah, I find that interesting, because it's like, that's not the YouTube I signed up for. You're not gonna see me, you know, doing that generic YouTube voice. Hey little guys, welcome back to my video, blah blah blah. I don't know how to do it because I don't practice it, you know, because I remember, like, it is to a point where like there is like a voice, like, you know, like what that voice is. Yo, there's no way. I shot at the back multiple times, bro, and this guy still survived. Yeah, I'm just shooting over there in that little corner, see if I can get some hits in. Yep. Get all those guys out of here. I don't want any more BS. And it's just like, yeah, there is a generic YouTube voice, and there's a good reason for that. It's because people have been really working at like trying to figure out like what's the most engaging thing, like what's the thing that like keeps someone's attention for like 2 seconds. But it's like, and that's a real issue. Like I have videos that like people do watch, but then then I noticed that like there's always like every like 5, it takes like every 5 views to get one person who actually watches a video. Everyone else initially just clicks in and clicks out the video immediately because it's just like so hard to keep one person's attention. But for me, it's like at that point I just don't care, you know. It's like I don't want to like you know, start doing little dances like just to like keep someone from unclicking out of a video. It's like, bro, if you don't want to watch the video, just don't click on it. Like I don't even want your click. If you only have 2% attention span, like why do I want your view? Like it's too much, bro. It's too much. Like I want you to like develop your attention spans and you know, watch things that are like more grounded. I know that's not what you want to do. That's fine. It's not here though. Like you're not getting it from me, you know, which is like pretty much why I like about my channel so far is that like if there's anything, it's the fact that you're not gonna get someone who's actually all that entertaining. You're gonna get someone who's very mid and who's very dry, and that's literally why my name is just a sack. It's literally, you're getting nothing more. Like I'm not hiding anything from you in the sense that like there's no surprises here. There's nothing crazy going on. There's no tricks. It's just very straightforward. Like I am a guy creating videos for the fun of it, and I don't know, there's nothing, no spectacle here, bro. There's no little dance, no Gordy, if you know that reference. And that's about it. That's about all I have to say. I would say like I think that's one of the things that motivates me though, because it's like recognizing that like that is a real issue, that like that people's attention spans are getting shorter, and as a result of it, you know, it is harder to keep their attention. I think it's really important to me that I create a channel with content that is pretty much the opposite of that, so that people who didn't get to experience what for me was the peak of YouTube like a decade ago, which to be more specific, it's like a time when like people would play games for the fun of it. They wouldn't know whether it was worth anything. Like it was just because it was fun and it was different, and they weren't planning to be famous or make a career out of it, right? I mean, the cool part about that is that like then they're just kind of just being guys on like, then the cool part about that is that then there's these people who aren't all that interesting or crazy to talk about, like come in and just make interesting content. And for me as a viewer, that means like I find someone that I can connect with, and like I'm interested in what they have to say, you know, that I feel less alone and lost in this world because someone who's just as lost or just as alone comes in and says, actually that's pretty normal, bro, and you're not alone because I'm here, you know. Okay, this is corny because I literally was doing so great, but I barely missed out on multiple deaths, and now I'm just forced to do it all again anyway. Good one, guys, good one. Yeah, I think that's an interesting concept, and I definitely want to give that to a modern generation, or to people who did experience that and don't really know where to find it anymore. So that's what this channel is. That's the good goal. But okay, for real though, I need to like focus on this because it's being really petty. Like I've gone through this now twice and died for no reason, and so now I'm just gonna try to focus and figure out what was it that caught me each time. It's just like the freaking rocks coming out of nowhere is one of the most irritating ones, because it's like, bro, like I can't see that coming. That's like the main one that there's just no warning. It's just like you had to like guess where the rocks are gonna start when the rocks are gonna start falling, and from where. Okay, and we're good. Jeez, man, that was so annoying. Yo, bro, I don't know why you're at the back here. If you were gonna be here the whole time, I don't want anything to do with you. God, I lost my patience and I skipped the animation again. Whatever, man. Let's get out of here and figure out where to go next, which is back this way, actually. And I think we're actually at the end of the level. Yeah, look, he's right there. And I have no sparks, my dragonflies, so I have no idea how to get the other gems right now. I think I could easily get him. I hope I at least got all the eggs. Yo, bro, get out of here. I didn't, because I know which one I'm missing too. It's just a matter of how the hell do I get to it. Okay, I think I needed high ground, which I don't actually know how to get from nothing. Maybe there's a barrel that'll help me or something, or do I just fly around? That doesn't seem right. I'm thinking I need the high ground, but let's see how effective. Maybe I can just fly around that ledge. So turns out lunch turned into dinner, and then dinner turned into nap time, and then now it's like 10 hours later. Let's get back into the video. Okay, so yeah, it's been a while now since I was going at this thing, but I'm pretty much reaching the finish line. It's just like 3 more worlds. I don't even know, but at the end of the day, like, I really need to make sure like this is done now, because I don't want to deal with this ever again. And so here's the goal. I mean, here's the plan. I think there's one more full world over here, and then once that's done, I think we have a speedway, which is just a whole other thing, and then the boss, and then I don't know, one more level. Bro, like I'm telling you, like I didn't even try to plan this. I just want it done. It's been dragging out for too long now, so let's do that. Wait, are these guys immune to fire? No, they're, and they fell. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, well, anyway, I was saying that like I took a nap between this, and other than just eating and taking a break, I took a nap because I was exhausted. I think probably eating late is causing me to get way more tired, because I definitely need to just like get my energy up front, or if not, I'm just gonna have a deficit that I need to make up for. At least that's one of my guesses, but either way, I feel rejuvenated. It definitely was feeling horrible like 2 seconds ago from the video's perspective, and now I'm feeling pretty decent. So all we have to do is go over here and then fly down here. And then these guys are all weak to fire, it seems like. I don't know, I guess because they're made out of crystals. So then that makes my job really easy, because all I have to do is just break through them. And then, look at these gems just hiding, man. Good one. Yeah, so this annoying thing that Spyro's been doing is just hovering. Like, not hovering when I need him to. Like, it's so obnoxious that he does that. And this guy just wants to, yeah, bro, like, I have time for that. Okay, so I don't really need to take those guys down again if they're not really gonna serve me with anything anyway, right? So now we get these guys and that guy, and then we climb up here, go over here. I guess he's bullying that little gnome wizard guy, and pretty much... Oh, another one. I didn't even see that guy. Cool. Get that one too. I think he's gonna do some magic. Yeah, do some crusty little magic. I just killed an octopus. That's pretty straightforward. Killed another one. And then we get over here. Kill him too. And then we're free to go. Yo, bro. Really? He did it for like 2 seconds. And then he wanted me to like just be there right away, like waiting for him. Bro just wants the points of like being like, hey, like I help you. But whatevs. Okay. Oh, I just saw a Dragonite, so I'm just gonna go for that. I don't know how I get back though. Mani or Mani. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Bruh, but I had to go back around just because of that corny little setup that they created there. And then we go back to this guy because he wants me to yap again. And then that's it. So yeah, I took a pretty big break. Reason why is because I'm not actually used to making videos this long. Like I see people like live stream for like hours, and I was like, listen, I don't know if I could do that. I'm guessing one of the big reasons is not just having built the stamina for it over time, but I guess people just have fun with it more so it comes more naturally. And I would say like, yeah, when I think that's again like a drawback of trying to force a bro, why this is so corny. That's another drawback of trying to force out a video for the game. It's like for Spyro, because it's like then all of a sudden I'm just stuck playing it and playing it and playing it, and then I'm just like, I just want to get it done. You know, like look at these guys, bro. They're just trying to like say some nonsense, and it's like, bro, do I care, bro? I do not care. I just want to get this done. So I don't know what that spell was supposed to do, but it's really obnoxious that he wants me specifically to ask him for help so that he can like do it. It'd be nice if he just did it on his own. Anyways, back to my original point. It's just to say like, it's really annoying that not annoying. It's really unfortunate that like, yeah, I guess I don't have as much fun with it when I'm like forcing it out than when I just want to like get it done. But also there's this weird thing that I kind of do just like enjoy it regardless of anything. So it's weird. I don't really know how to describe it. I am having fun with this. It's just, it's also exhausting. And I guess that's probably part of the problem. Is that like I have a full-time job and then I'm doing this on the side. It makes me, I work on a computer as part of my job as well. So, okay, he gave me a breach. And so it's like, you know, like it's just more time on a computer, or in this case my PlayStation, but I'm still sitting in front of a monitor, like just trying to get things over with. And that's exhausting. So I get a lot of burnout when it comes to these things, and then yeah, I think, you know, it'd be nice if I could separate the two, but I can't. I mean, maybe I could if I scheduled myself better, but also it's like, I'll say like as much as I enjoy it, like in hindsight, I always feel like just the need to procrastinate when I'm actually in the moment trying to like get myself to record. And the reason why is because it's like, well, I don't know, maybe nerves. It is just, yo, that was actually so obnoxious, bro. I think part of it is just like, yeah, like just nerves of like knowing like, hey, I'm thinking about it more and more, and I'm starting to get a better idea. That's why I cut myself off. It has a lot to do with the fact that like I just have a specific idea of how I want the videos to look, and then there's just how they end up looking. And I think seeing the difference, like every time, I hate being dragged into conversations. Seeing the difference every time is just like really exhausting mentally and emotionally. Like it's like, hey, like there was a certain level of quality I wanted to see from the video, and then when I don't see it as a result of just real life, that or a lack of my own skills or something, like I guess I just take that kind of personally, and it's just draining. It's just really draining, and it means that I have to work really hard the next time I'm recording. But the more exhausted I get, the less I can keep up with the quality that I want to provide to the videos, which can be, again, just like frustrating mentally and emotionally. I do my best, and I try to be patient with myself, and then I try to just be encouraging to myself and say, hey, like, just have fun with it, just enjoy it. But sometimes it's just not that easy, especially when I have to like edit everything and then pretty much rewatch the quality and see like where it stands. And then sometimes things don't go my way. And it's even like, it's a lot of different things. It's not always just how I perform, but sometimes like it's after I edit the video, after I complete the video, that I really see these things. Like I noticed like my mic was acting up, or trying to see how to get over there. Yeah, like I noticed like my microphone was like being weird, and sometimes it does this thing where it cuts off like at a certain volume because I need to like block background noise with AI, and then the AI sometimes blocks just me talking and makes it sound more natural. Sometimes it's more like there is just a lot of noise around me and it distracts me, or it just causes, again, more distractions within the video itself, which again, not ideal. So I really would prefer, you know, sometimes I just want a good video, like, and I try to focus on like making it as quality as possible. Sometimes it's just not there, you know. And I think that's what causes the exhaustion or the procrastination. So I'm doing my best to stay grounded regardless of that fact, but I just can't say it's always that easy. Bro, are you serious? That's so dumb. I thought I was gonna swing my freaking thing there, and it just like wasted so much time. Okay, so I'm gonna focus up for a second here. I got one. Oh, this idiot popped up for no reason, bro. I don't need your help, bro. Just stay out of the way for all that. Okay, I got that one. I got that one. Oh my gosh. How are you guys here, bro? Like, you're just distracting me. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's going on here. There's a lot of gnomes just coming out of nowhere, too. They're making this... Oh, there's another one that just got in my way again, man. Because I saw the mole in the distance, and then I got confused with the actual gnome that was next to me. They make it so much harder than it needs to be. Like, I'm trying... And that guy just took the hit for me. Like, I literally wasn't even aiming for him, and he still took the hit. Good one. Okay, I think I got that one that was right next to me. I think I'm gonna try to, like, keep the camera upwards so that I can see what's happening. Look, look, look. I couldn't aim for that mole because he was being blocked by the gnome. Why is there a gnome there? Why is there a gnome there? That's my first question. I can't swing too recklessly, not just because I gotta make sure I'm actually hitting a mole, but like because I can easily hit a gnome even if I'm not aiming for it. Because this mallet of mine is so big. And these guys are just like in the way, man. You see? Oh my gosh, bro. This idiot is in the way, man. Like, I'm literally aiming for the moles, but like it's just like the mallet is much bigger than I can help, bro. And then for them... Oh my gosh, that's so obnoxious. And then for them to like be right in the path of my mallet is crazy. Or whatever this is called, the club. Like, look how... There's so many of them too, bro. They're not helping. They're actually just making my job harder. Okay, that's annoying because I literally hit that guy and then he just ignored my hit because he went back for like 2 seconds. Can I please get another 2 moles? Not next to a gnome, please? Jeez, man. And then one more. I just need one more. I'm not gonna force it. Yeah, you thought I was gonna force it. I'm not gonna go through this again. Bro, that was so corny and obnoxious. I'm glad we're done here. Let's move on. Because that was really petty if you ask me. There better not be a second one. Okay, great. No more eggs. Alright, so now I guess we just grab these stupid gems, but my gosh, Benny or whatever his name is almost slow compared to the other guys. Like, they could have given him like a little running charge or something, like something to make him a little faster, you know? But like, he's just big and slow. And now I'm trying to like work my way back. I didn't even see that there were gems over here until I accidentally queued it. Alright, move. And then just grab the gems. Just grab them, just grab them, just grab them. I don't want to deal with that ever again. Okay, are we good here? Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't want to play as this guy. Anyway, now what do we do? Oh, here's the flying thing. I was wondering how there was like... Oh, come on. There's a freaking egg thief with the egg. Now I have to like chase him as well. That's really obnoxious. Let's see. We're going, but like we're going super slow. That was the only thing that helped me there. And then, okay, that's cute. I went through the star and it just didn't do anything. Didn't see that coming. And then we're gonna go chasing around. Still just going around in circles, but really slow. That's good. And then we're gonna grab the star. And then we're gonna grab... We're actually... Okay, so that's probably my best chance to catch him is when I take that shortcut instead of doing the route that they want me to do. I think that's the best idea I have. I think I missed the star somehow. I don't know, because it's like they just are trying to force me to fly in a certain path and it's not helping me. Oh, this cornball then switches around on me. It's okay, I think, if I can just get closer here. Oh my. And there's the corniness of this level. Really not a huge fan when stuff like that happens, but okay, we'll go back the normal way. My frames are dropping for some reason. That's making this even worse for me. And then we're gonna go back around. I don't even know where the guy is right now, but if I go around here, I'll probably catch him again. And then around here. I actually have no idea where he's at. Okay, there you go. And then if I go through here, he'll probably do the same corny thing. Where is he? He's just like going everywhere now. Like, he's not staying... Like, his route is all messed up because he's all confused. Where the hell is this guy? There he is. Okay, hold on. I got him. I got him. Freaking caught him with his pants down because he was being obnoxious. And then we're good. We got another egg. I actually don't know what I'm missing. I mean, I could probably fly around a bit more and see if I can find whatever I'm missing. We know the key is here. I mean, we know the chest is here, but the key might be over here? Can I go this way? No, right? I don't actually know if I saw anything that looked like it could have the key in it. But we're gonna fly around for a bit and see if we can figure it out, because it's probably just like out in the open somewhere. Oh yeah, I forgot I saw the gems up here as well. So this is another place that we can access now. And then, wow, that actually hurt me. Let's make sure. I don't know if I see the key, but I see everything else. I mean, it's fine. I'll just grab the last egg. I think this is the last egg coming up here. And then I'll look for the key on my own time. Yes, sir. That is the last egg. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we're nearing the end. Okay, I don't know what this guy's doing. He's got to stop that. Yeah, looks like that's... I don't know if that's for the bonus area or for the, like, after all the bonus eggs. I'm not sure what that was in the distance, but we are pretty close to the end now. One of the next worlds is this one. Might as well collect all the gems around it so I don't have to spend a lot of time looking for those later. Not sure what eggs I'm missing in this hub world. But we got, what, 2 of them? 3? Yeah, we got 3 of them. Is this 6 for the main hub world as well? I forgot. Anyway, it's fine. We'll figure it out later. Let's just make sure we get rid of these eggs as well. Yeah. Let me just get these done. Okay, so for these, I just have to knock everything out actually not in the right order, just within the amount of time that is currently blocked by my picture. So that's fine, because all we need to do is just focus on getting these done as much as possible. These freaking birds, man, are just taking their sweet time to like get through everything. Okay, and here we go. We're just gonna consistently jump through everything, and we're doing pretty good so far. We're gonna get through these next 2. We got 2 more. I think I saw where Hunter will be, the stupid cat guy who never wants to actually help. It's too bad I didn't knock out that guy, because it pretty much just ended up going in the same exact order anyway. And so we're gonna just keep going this way, pretty much knocking out all these lobster crab guys. I have no idea how much time I have, because when I record I see my picture as well. So we're gonna just keep going and going. We're probably gonna have to turn around for that last fish. Okay, and one more over here. And yeah, if I just killed that fish, bro. And I don't know if I'm gonna run into him in time. Please. Let's go. We got him. I think we got him. Did I not get him? I did get him. So no, I don't want to retry. Give me the egg. Okay, give me the egg. Yeah, I was about to... I thought they were gonna screw me over. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought they were gonna say, nah, you're trash. Okay, next we do the blue food. We do a race. Same nonsense every time. I'm not a fan of this, like the rinse and repeat, like stuff in just different places. I don't know. I guess I just don't really care for it. It's not really my favorite part of the Spyro game, but whatever. Here we go. We're almost there. We're so close to the finish line, but so far, I don't know if I could actually get that one. Gonna shoot a thingy here, fly through another. Man, these guys are going super fast. Like, I've been racing just fine with no issues, but like, because, oh my gosh, that's why I don't like going for the stars, because sometimes they can just be placed in the most corny angles that like force you to do a lot of nonsense. So because of that, I'm still in 6th place. Good one. And so now I have to like keep waiting for these stupid stars, man, these dumb stars, to get in an angle that I can actually use them, man. And I'm still over here at a distance just waiting to catch up to these guys. This is going horribly. Okay, but here we go. I think we're finally gonna get out of 6 if I can just reach this guy. My gosh. Yo, they do not make this easy for no reason, too. Get out of my way, man. Okay, we're closer. Oh, I don't know what routes to take, man. You're just forcing me to like guess which routes are gonna work first the first time. Like, come on. This is corny. Okay, let's do it this way. I could have gone down for another red thing, but the thing is, it's just I don't know when the rings will appear. If I wasn't being forced to like hit the rings exact, I wouldn't need to be so cautious about hitting the stars, because they're just so corny. Like, if you miss the ring, you're done for, little buddy. And I'm trying to get this guy. He's being really petty, so we're just gonna go around him. That's fine too, I suppose, but we really need to make sure we get this red star here. Go through the... And then they made me lose automatically because I missed the ring. This is exactly what I'm talking about. If I miss the ring even by seconds, it's like, come on. You keep putting the stars intentionally in spots where it's like, if I go for them, I can easily just lose, which is like good one. Like, that's such a good one. Anyway, it's fine. I don't think I was gonna win that last one anyway, but I was getting better at it, so there's that. So now I missed the star. I missed 2 stars, bro. Get out of my way. Yeah, you see now I'm in 5th place a lot earlier, which is really important, I think. I'm gonna go through here and then just try to make sure I hit the ring because they're being petty. And we're not in 4th place yet, but we're right there. All we need to do is just make sure we actually get these next few stars, including this petty one. You see how like I barely went under that? I mean into that. Like I almost went completely over it. Just out of range of this guy, and I'm not going to go any faster anytime soon. Not without a star, that is. And then we go here. Grab this. Go straight and make sure we follow their instructions and go right into the ring. So pets. Alright, so now... Oh my god, these stars are also very pettily placed. Okay, I mean, they are the ones that are petty. Like, it's like, gotta make sure they go through exactly the loops that I want them to win. Okay, good news is we're in 2nd place. Rude little bird. And now all we have to do is just play well enough to catch up to this last bird. Or at least get red stars on the way so that we can, like, pop him. But we're very close. I wonder if I should be charging when I'm over the ship, because it looks like it's my best bet. Did you see how like he automatically adjusted himself as he went through the star? Like for me, it's like I gotta like really stress myself out to make sure I'm going, like I'm still staying a straight path, but he like really like adjusted himself just to make sure he didn't go too far over. Like it's so pets. But here we are, near the finish line. I'm not even gonna risk taking a star. That's gonna be too much for me. I am admittedly getting a little nervous now that I'm in the front, because it's like one mistake and I lose. No, if I take no risk, then I still lose, because they can just catch up to me so much faster than I can keep up away from them. So I really do need to make sure I'm still getting stars. But you see how like I try to get that star and then they're again very petty. And they pretty much caused me to miss it. But it's okay, we got the egg. That's all we need. Alright, give me that freaking egg. We're so close. So far, but so close. Okay. And then next we just need to find this little clown in one of the lighthouses, I presume. And he's gonna give me the next challenge that I need. I don't think it's this one, but I saw it, so I thought I might as well check. But I did see one that I thought he was in. And I think it's along the path of all the other... Hold on, let me check down here. I see like little torches. No, not there. I think he's over here somewhere. Over here in this lighthouse. This is the one I actually thought he was in. And I was correct. So now we go talk to him and get this next thing. Bro, I just need them to stop dragging out this game. It's so unfortunate, man. Do I need to go through those? Yes, I do. They're so corny. Yeah. More petty little challenges for me to finish. Like, you see, like, this is how I know I'm over it. Like, I've been trying to give this game a chance, but it's just been... I mean, and I really enjoyed myself. It's just like, if I didn't want to finish it already by 100%ing it, like, I would be enjoying myself. But unfortunately, it's like this game is asking for too much at a certain point. Like, sometimes 100%ing isn't worth it. It's just like, it's just filled with pettiness from the creators of the game, the original ones at least. Which sucks. It's like, I just think there's certain challenges that like didn't need to be designed the way they were, and unfortunately they are, because they probably rushed to put a bunch of mini games in the game. That's what I imagine. And the consequences that, like, now I'm just putting myself through stress just to say that I did it. You know? Okay, and this guy's like trying to juke me and like trying to be slick. And the closer I get to him, the more likely I am to miss. Which is why this is really annoying that it's taking so long for me to just catch him. Good one. Alright, give me that egg. Stop being pets. Sarah. I didn't care. Alright. I tried to like see what she was gonna do, and she just sat there, and I was like, you're not doing anything cool. I'm not interested. All right, that's another world done. So let's just get out of here, man. Can you tell that I'm over it? Can you tell that I just want this to be done, bro? Because I don't. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself so much. Please, just don't let this game end. Oh god. I just need more challenges. This is why I'm not doing anything beyond the 100%, because there's even more challenges after the initial 100%, which I did. I never actually did. I was like blind guess that there's something over here, and then I saw that cracks. There, you see, you got a dragon egg animation. Alright, anyway. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I never actually did anything beyond the 100%. I mean, I did some of it, but not all of it. I tried, but it was just like at a certain point, it was just a little sweaty and like not to my taste. And so, actually, let's talk a little bit about my thoughts on this game. Honestly, I think the game is good. Like, I think it's overall a good game. First of all, we gotta talk about it as it's the base game, and then there's the remake of it. The remake is great. I'm very grateful for the remake. It just allows me to play a game that I grew up with, but I didn't really stick with that, like, because I like don't have the game anymore, like the original. Like, it's nice to be able to look back at it through this new one that like pretty much tries to stay as honest and true to the game as possible, and for that I'm very grateful, because this is a lot of fun to be able to explore a lot of my nostalgia. I never really 100%ed it as a kid. I think I specifically remember getting to the end of the game, and then I think I was trying to get into her world, or maybe I was trying to get into that world over there, but I couldn't because I didn't have everything. So I was like, fudge tickles, you know, like I don't have all the resources I need to 100%, I mean, to beat the game, and I didn't realize they just wanted me to have 100% of everything. I didn't even know that was a thing. So it's just like, you know, never really fully enjoyed the game. But I'll say this, I mean, I never got to fully like take advantage of what the game had to offer. But I'll say this, now that I have like at least gotten fairly deep into the game, I can say like I really do appreciate it, even though I'm calling some of the mini games petty, like, and I stand by that. Like, I can't say that I hate the game for that. Like, the fact that there's just so much content in a PlayStation 1 game is crazy to me, and that I get to play all three of them in one bundle is even better, you know. So I am grateful for that, and you know, the best part is that we're at the finish line, and now all we have to do is fight this lady and beat her. I don't actually know how to beat her off the top of my head, but we'll see. I think it'll be obvious once we get to it. Hopefully it has nothing to do with her trying to slam me. Okay, so now there's something over here. I'm not really sure what this is for. Okay, she's running away, trying to avoid getting hit by me. I did hit her once, but yeah, that was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie, because it's just like, bro, like, how am I supposed to hit her? She's going nuts. Look at this. If I could run around like that with... Oh my gosh, I'm actually so bad with this too, bro. I missed every shot. Is there another one over here? Okay, that helps a lot though, that like, yo, please appear. Okay, so if she hits me while she's doing a completely unrelated attack, I still lose it. Yo, she's good though. She jukes me like crazy. There's no way I can keep up with that. Wait, hold on, relax. Let me get the butterfly. Okay, she's trying to catch me. All I have to do is just keep running, I suppose. Maybe not be too stiff in my approach. Yo, bro, stop running. No way, she got me just by like... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. I got full health, ugly. All right, fireball almost got me. Oh, what is this one? Oh, this one might be better, actually. Yeah, because it lets me... Because it lets me, like, actually shoot straight. Not that nonsense from the earlier one that was, like, trying to, like, force me to do it upwards. That was ridiculous, low-key. Alright, here we go. I can just anticipate her moving. Look at that. I'm so smart, bro. I just sniped randomly in ahead, and then she just ran into it. Never mind. I'm not smart. I just took a hit for no reason. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, look at her just, because she's running blindly. Like, I can just shoot at the air, bro, and she'll walk into it because she knows, because all she's really doing is trying to avoid where I'm actually aiming at. You know, which is petty of her too, bro. But whatever, it's cool. We're pretty much getting through this smoothly. Thankfully, we got a lot of health from one of the sheep, and so I didn't really need to... What the hell is that? And I accidentally jumped off of it because it was so trash. What was that? It was just driving forward by itself. Or like... What? Yeah, it just goes forward by itself. I actually take a hit for that even though she was already hit. Bro, this is so petty. Okay, I don't know. I just find it corny, man. Like, I took a hit for nothing. Alright, let me make sure she throws her attack out. And then I go into this. Okay. Oh my gosh, please. Please. Yo, you're so bad, bro. That machine is so bad. It even shoots downwards for no reason. Like, no one's aiming at the floor. It just goes down. While I'm trying to... At least it can fly upwards. That's useful, I suppose. But, like, look how bad it is. It's so impossible to control because it just goes where the hell feels like. Oh my gosh, thank goodness for that sheep at least. Yo, bro is finally... At least my little brother, man. Yo, like, he took the hit from her? That's crazy. I didn't know that was possible. Anyway, at least my little monkey friend is back there, like, shooting the right guys, you know? Okay, here we go. Stay out of her range. That's pretty cool, I guess. Got her again. Alright, so now we're putting this thing to good use. Oh, dude, this is really hard to control, though. Bro, the fact that she caught me even though I wasn't even, like, flying towards her is actually nuts to me. But whatever. Let's just get this sheep. Yo, stop being a smarty pants and just let me eat you. Alright, we got the next sheep. We're very close to the end here. I guess he's like trying to get all the sheep down while I'm low on health. And then he starts shooting the saucers back onto the ground. Alright, let her throw her attack out. And then I think the saucer is somewhere in this direction. And then... No. Okay, here we go. Just need to hit her once. Okay, come on. Turn the saucer around, my Jesus. Alright, there she go. And she's taking a little lava bath. Perfection. And that gives me another dragon egg. Which I don't think puts me at 150 because for some reason they're making me... Or all the eggs on the base game because apparently they're making me like... Oh, there's a cutscene? Oh, it's just acknowledging that she's not officially dead. There it is. The final, the game's ending cutscene. We're not done with the game yet, but we're so close, bro. Oh my gosh. He's doing a little interview, bro, for no reason. Why is he laughing, bro? Bro's just laughing for no reason. He just thinks he's a comedian for real, though.
Plus, Hunter seems to have disappeared again, so I should go make sure.
Wait, he disappeared? What's happening?
You haven't seen him, have you?
What? Me? Oh, no.
Something suspicious is happening.
I will most certainly inform you immediately.
I think that has to do with him having a little romance in the background of the game, but whatever.
It's a funny thing, Spyro.
Okay, what does this have to do with anything?
To take me to the Dragon Worlds, but somehow I ended up here.
Okay.
Maybe my coordinate tables are out of date. Yeah, by 1,000 years. That would explain why the book was so cheap.
It's just more cutscenes and stuff. I'm just watching it because I've been watching all the other cutscenes at this point. I can't even tell you I care too much. But it is nice. It feels rewarding. Like,
Did you say Hunter? Well, hey, I can help. I just saw him sneak off with him. Agent 9, isn't that a Rhinoc?
yeah, you see, he was up to something, some little romance, bro. No one wants to tell me what's happening.
Rhinoc boy, 8 laser punk. Come on now. No fair exciting.
I'm sure Hunter is in good hands. I mean, I'm sure he will turn up soon.
Promise you'll come visit Avalar soon, okay?
The graphics here don't look that good, actually. Looks like it is a PS4 instead of
How many
PS5.
times have I told you not to taste that moose?
Yo, bro, we're still going with more cutscenes, I guess. I'll take them, but I'm not really sure where we're going with this, or we're just giving context to where everyone is at right now. But yeah, I didn't know what to do with the cutscenes for this game. I was basically skipping all the dialogue at one point, but the cutscenes, I just felt like they deserved.
Sorry, Spyro. Hunter made me promise not to tell you where they went.
They...
At some point, I just wanted to appreciate the art, I guess.
No.
I think Spyro knows what's going on. He's not stupid. That's cute. Little bro is having the time of his life now that everything is done.
Sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love.
Blah.
Just look away.
Bro is hating for no reason too. He has his own things going on.
Come on, Spyro.
Look at him.
Take a little break.
Bro is hating.
Watch the show.
Talking about cooties and stuff, and then look at him, bro. Look at him. Bro is so ungrateful. Alright, you say that, but you didn't even let me finish the game before the boss fight. That's so corny. Why would they do this? Why are they doing this? Like, they're literally putting me through all this, but they didn't even let me collect all the eggs before the boss fight. That's what I hate so much. Like, that's so lame that the boss fight comes before all the eggs are available to me, because I still need to go to this other world for Sparks and get all the eggs there. I hope I didn't miss a regular world though. Like, I hope I didn't just somehow miss like a world that has... Oh yeah, that guy is about to give me some eggs as well. But yeah, I hope I didn't miss like an actual world that has more eggs, because I'm 4 short, which is weird. But here's one of them right here. Maybe I think I get 3 from this one, and then the last one is from the bear who's been stealing all my money. So let's see how we do. Because I think I've 100%ed everything else so far. Yeah, so let's see. We go this way. Yo, we're so close. I can taste it, man. The freedom from this game to say that I 100%ed it again, but this time on camera, like, that feels good, you know? Yo, bro, what is this little crab doing, bro? It's being disrespectful. I don't actually need to, like, touch you, bro. Did I kill him? I think I got him. Wait, what? Okay, I got him now. Alright, let's get this out of the way, and then let's get this going. Okay, cool. And then we go this way. I don't know what that thing is. Oh, it's another spawner, but it's moving this time. Oh, that he's stuck. Kill him. Kill him. What is this? Yo, bro, really just survived after getting shot multiple times? I don't understand. Yo, bro, just drop the freaking key. It's mine, man. Okay, so now I see. I had to shoot him to drop the key out of his hands, but I actually have to grab the key myself. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that thing. Just trying to be slick and try to, like, get around me, but that's not happening. Okay, and then we just need to kill this next spawner again. We got a shield, which is cool, but it's temporary, so I had to make sure to actually use it. Another freaking crab being petty. Bro, just give me the freaking key, man. Yo, just give me the key. 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 We can do this all day, buddy. We can do this all day. Okay, thankfully. Yeah, and I took his key right away because he's a big dummy running straight at the door. I saw right through his ruse. Alright, let's get to this guy here who's in the back hiding. Okay, great. And then he's got a little spawner friend here. Great. And then that clears up a whole nother mess. I still have a key, so that's good. I'm gonna get this butterfly. Yo, bro. I was gonna say this. I think, here's my thoughts on this game. I grew up with it. I got all the eggs. I mean, I didn't get all the eggs before as a kid, but then I got it later when the game was remade. and I would say that I really appreciated Spyro 3 compared to the other Spyros, which I didn't play until they were remade. And the reason why I liked this version the most originally, and even maybe somewhat still even when I played the other two, is because I like how it introduces other characters you can play as. I like the dragon eggs as opposed to whatever the hell the second game offers. The second game offers like some kind of green orbs, but like nothing very specific. And the first game offers like actual dragons, which I will say I think are better than the eggs. But I will also say, like, you know, I think where Spyro 1 really fell short for me is like it's still Spyro before it knew what it was offering or what it had. I like how this game is more structured, where it's like they have very dedicated boss fights instead of like these like weird little ones that like weren't as well defined as boss fights. And then I also like how, wait, don't I have another attack for, because I see that I have some kind of bar at the bottom, but I don't actually know how to use that attack. Okay, let me get the key from this guy. He's just being annoying. Yeah, so those were some of the things I liked. I like how it's just more structured. The mini games are more like, there's more mini games, more way to get the collectibles. Like they clearly put a lot more thought into this. And while, yeah, like I think at some point maybe it's too much, obviously I have the option of not worrying about it at all. I do it because I want to, not because I have to. Like, thankfully I can beat the game with not all these things. And then of course there's also the aspect of like just being really nostalgic for it. And that's definitely a really important part to me about it as well. And I'm very grateful for that. Like being able to like just enjoy something that I have fond memories of. But I will say, like, now that I've 100%ed it for YouTube, it's a big difference. Like, my experience is very different, and this also happened to me with the only other game that I played through, which is Arkham Asylum, where like all the, wow, that's so annoying, where all the flaws of the game like start becoming really obvious to me. Like, I can't help but notice little things like, hold on, this is actually really annoying. I think they want me to very much focus on each little orb on his back. Okay, yeah, where like all the flaws with the game like really become apparent to me once I like keep forcing myself through the game, which then just makes me like not like the game as much as I thought I did. And in this case, like, I think the big things for Spyro is definitely the amount of minigames sometimes is a bad thing. It's like, if I wanted to say that I 100%ed the game, I had to put myself through a lot of pain for really no reason at all. Like, it's just not worth it at some point. But it's the only way to, I mean, it's just so much content that like, that it's maybe a bit bloated instead of like, I don't know, just balanced. It's not as fun to me when I had to like go through all this nonsense again and again and again, and I'm not really enjoying it as much, you know, like especially when I'm forcing myself through it just to say that I did that one thing. So that's my basic take on this game, and I want to say more, but I'm gonna take a minute to get all the gems, so give me a second. That went smoother than I thought, so there's really only one thing left, which is talking to this. Wait, what's this? I didn't actually know that this was gonna be a thing. Maybe it takes me to that island that I've been seeing from a distance, but also why is it like sending me so high up, you know? There's something in the distance over here. Just a bunch of jars is what I see. I don't know if this has anything to do with getting any eggs or anything. I just see jars. I don't really see I don't know what's the point of them. Is this supposed to give me something? Is that what a reward or some sort? I didn't really understand. Okay, well, we got that. Anyway, I was just gonna say, like, I really appreciated that this game. Oh yeah, I need to grab all the gems out here as well. Oh man, I just saw a little blue one over here. Okay, so let's just do a little wrap up conversation before I get the last few eggs, because I think I need to just find where the gems are at, and thankfully I can just use sparks to like find them, and I pretty much grabbed, oh yeah, there you go. It's pretty much everything there. All I was gonna say is that like I feel like I really did enjoy this game on this final playthrough, but I will say that it took way too long and there was way too much. Oh, bro is running with my money, bro. Give me my money, bro. Yo, this guy's been taking my money for several games straight, bro. So to be able to smack him in the butt is good, bro. Like, he's been taking money for no reason, bro. This a cat is greedy for no reason. A filthy little greedy bum, bro. Anyway, all I was gonna say, which I think I said that 3 times already, is that I think this was a fun experience to relive a game that I have nostalgia for through this experience of recording for YouTube. I think it was a mistake in a sense. Like, I mean, I think it's all part of the journey, and obviously it's just an opportunity for me to learn, and I'm glad I learned through this game. But it is unfortunate to say that, like, if I was planning to play this game later in my journey, I don't know if I would have played it at all, because it's just like it's just more and more. It just helped me. It became really obvious that like this is a lot to ask of myself. Like, it's a lot to ask myself to play through all these games over and over again when they're 20 hours long, and then no one wants to actually watch you play that unless you're streaming it, maybe, but definitely not under my circumstance. And it's just like I barely have the patience to even push myself through it, you know, like, especially because it's like I have all these ideas. I wanted to do all these other things with my channel, and I didn't really get to do any of it because I got stuck with, I don't understand actually where I'm supposed to get 150 eggs. That's what that says over there. It says 149 actually, and I'm 148. So what am I missing? Am I missing one? No, right? I'm at 111% here. The game is the game 100%ed? You're kidding, right? All these are 100%ed. Did I miss one? Bro. Yo, I'm a clown. I missed an egg because I was waiting. So annoying. It's so annoying. I can't believe I was 1 egg short and a bunch of gems short because of this stupid game, bro. I'm so sad, bro. Like, how long is this video? I don't even know. Yo, bro, just get me to where I need to go. This is what I'm talking about. It's so corny. Like, I'm freaking backtracking because of this freaking nonsense. And here I was thinking that I finished everything, and I didn't, because there was one character I was waiting to unlock, and I forgot to use him after I unlocked him. Stop talking to me. I'm gonna deal with all this nonsense right now. Pissed. Bro, I can't believe I did that. Anyway, like, well, at least we get to do a victory lap, right? Oh, we're near the end. We're so close, but so far, I forget if I had to do one more boss fight, or that boss fight comes after you do literally everything in this game. Not sure. But here we are, just going through this one more time, and because this guy is so slow, like, oh my gosh, bro, I can't believe I had to do yet another world because they freaking forced me to backtrack. You see what I'm talking about? It's the small things that like make me dislike this game. I mean, it's the small things that like preventing me. The small things preventing me from 100%ing this game are the very same things that are making me hate it. You know? And it's like, it really shouldn't have forced me to backtrack like that. Like, I should have been able to do it the first time. And if I was able to do it the first time, then I wouldn't be here right now. After completing literally everything else, going back to some random level in the middle of my playthrough, bro. In the middle, when I'm in the last episode, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is actually the saddest day of my life. Alright, well, the good news is, you know, everything else is done. we can see that almost everything is 100%ed. It's literally just this bamboo world, bro. And then we're done, and we can do a little dance, bro. And we can smile through our teeth. I'm just gonna do the work that I need to do now, so I don't have to do it again later. Yeah. Wow. Good one. Oh my gosh, bro. This game is driving my patience to bits, bro. To bits, bro. Like, how much longer do I have to record this video? I don't know, man. Alright, let's see. Grab. Oh no, we have full health. I don't need to worry about that. But we did need to go back to this lady here. It's just corny that, like, I'm going all the way around for this. Yo, this is actually so incredibly petty, bro. This is what I'm talking about. It's just small little game design decisions that just make... No. And we're back where we left off, and I got her this time. There was no reason I should have gone through all that again just because she swiped at me one little time. But here we are. I don't even know. Like, I wanted to talk about how happy I was that I was gonna beat this game, but I think this is all just serving my point. It's like, I should have been done, and I was looking forward to being done, man. And I can't believe that, like, after nearly completing the game, I was forced to go back to this random level in the somewhere like in the first 10 episodes of my, maybe 20. In the first, no, wait, what? Somewhere in the first 10 episodes of my playthrough. There's only 18 episodes in this playthrough, by the way. But yeah, I was forced to go back to some random level somewhere in the first 10 episodes of my playthrough. And now I still have to get all the gems, bro. This is incredibly petty. Oh my god. All this. I'll be back, bro. I realized I didn't finish the last thing I was trying to say, which was I think all this pain that I went through is because the game decided to be petty and forced me to split up when I can finish a level and when I can't. And if I could have just finished that level the moment I was inside of it, I wouldn't be in this position. They decided to do some corny backtracking stuff, and as a result, I pretty much lost my opportunity to 100% the game. But we're here. It is 100%ed. I think there's this super bonus area. I don't think I can fight the boss fight officially again until I do all the bonus nonsense. Yeah. And you know what? I'm really not interested. I think this game has had its way with me already, and I could really care less. So yeah, there's a whole bonus area. This game, I think, goes up to like 115% completion or whatever. It doesn't matter. I had fun. I did. It was a long journey, and I think the coolest part about beating it now, like 8 months later, is that I can see where I started and what it was like on my channel when I started. I was playing on PS5. I was using a PS5 to record. I was editing everything on a laptop. I was using a wired microphone, a wired headset that was like probably $20 to $40 to record my audio, and that was it. It was really simple, really to the point, and I had no idea what Just a Sack was gonna be. I knew I had a vision, but I didn't know where it was gonna go, and unfortunately, it didn't go far. So yet, but I will say, like, now that it's been months later, you know, clearly my recording setup is different. I'm using a PC. I'm using an actual microphone. I even have an actual headset now that you can see on my head, and even a camera. And not only that, I feel a lot more confident, a lot more comfortable with what I'm talking about. There is still a large gap, but to say that I got from point A to point B feels really good. Obviously, I want to get to point Z, which is somewhere where I have an actual audience on my channel and I'm not just talking myself just because. But I am grateful that I'm putting in the time at all. And I think that's worth something. Like, it just to be able to look back at it and say, hey, look at all that time I put into this. I like really was working hard on that. The game itself was good on overall. Like, overall it was good. I really enjoyed Spyro. The humor that was there, like it was. And the gameplay is always really simple. I think when I first played the first episode I did, felt very relaxing, very chill, very to the point. Compared to this last episode, it feels a lot more stressful and just a lot too much is going on. So it's like, clearly once it got too big for its britches, like it was only a bad thing for me. Like, the more I wanted to get from the game, the worse it became. That's why I will not be doing any bonus rounds. I couldn't even beat them when I was doing it for myself anyway. But most importantly, it's just a point to say, like, you know, it's sad how trying to do a let's play worked against the game. But I'm grateful that it's 100%. Like let's just confirm that. Like, now we can say with certainty, well, ignore that super secret bonus stuff, that it is 100%. I have all the eggs, everything is 100%. You know, heaven forbid I find another 69% somewhere around here. Everything is 100%, including 111% up there. And then of course there's this super bonus round where I can get more and one more egg, but I'm just honestly not interested. Oh, I forget, I also just noticed that, like, I can actually see the 100% in the top corner, although barely. I just see 10, so I'm at 10% completion. But yeah, it's been a good run. I really enjoyed it. I think the game is good. I just wish it wasn't so bloated with mini games that honestly could have afforded more attention. And some of the characters I think could have been reworked to just be more fun to play as. Like, Benny is cool in theory, but in practice, like, he's just big and slow, which is really annoying. Anyway, if you got through that whole video, that's really cool. And if not, who cares? Thanks for much for watching. I'll definitely will be back maybe with one more conversation around this game and some of the things that I've already been talking about in this video. But I'll say this for sure. I am not playing a full playthrough of another Spyro game, and I am not going into the bonus rounds of this game. I just don't have the interest in it because no one else does either. So, I mean, that's part of it. The other part of it is that I truly just don't have a personal interest. The game already burnt me out as it was. And there you go. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you around.